Welcome to Brand Lover, honest, real, and lively conversations for flourishing entrepreneurs and budding business owners on a mission to cultivate a heartfelt brand that connects with their purpose-driven mission. My hope is that you walk away feeling inspired and refreshed with a weekly takeaway in your back pocket that you can apply to your life or business. In an unpredictable market, it's easy to feel like you're swimming upstream without a paddle. With consumers' preferences and behaviours constantly evolving, it's always essential to have a flexible approach to growing your brand. Now, I've been chatting recently with quite a few of you who have had a considerable drop in sales, particularly this quarter, sort of starting at the beginning of the year, the calendar year. And obviously, this is normal throughout all brand journeys to have that ebb and flow and the fluctuation, but the shift is significant and we are seeing it across most industries. So whether it is handmade products or courses, memberships, weddings, life coaching, or photography, there is no doubt that consumers are becoming more discerning when it comes to spending their hard-earned cash. There's no denying it. But the key thing to hold on to is that they are still spending. People are still spending. They're just becoming a lot more picky because they have to be. Household budgets are tight at the moment. But fear not, my brand building friend. There are always ways to stay afloat. So let's dive into 3 strategies that will help you stay positive and buoyant as we navigate this season of economic uncertainty. Strategy number 1 is to just keep swimming and don't give up. In a volatile market, it's so easy to feel discouraged and lose faith in your brand. You know, when things aren't going your way or they're not going as you expected them to, you start questioning everything. Is it your colors? Is it your fonts? Is it your messaging? So much so that you may start to question your very existence. But lovely, let me give it to you straight. If you want to build a thriving brand, you have to learn how to survive through tricky times. Giving up is not an option. To succeed in a fluctuating market, you must be persistent and resilient. Stay steadfast in your mission and trust your brand foundation. And if you don't feel confident in your strategy, you can head over to rachelreiter.com/brand alchemy and get that sorted stat. Like that is your first step. Your foundation and your strategy are your ticket to confidence in your brand. Now, at the risk of sounding a little bit daggy, Dory from Finding Nemo would always say, just keep swimming. So, you know, sometimes it might feel like you are swimming around in circles, but persistence is certainly the key to coming out the other side stronger than ever. And even if your sales are down or your marketing efforts aren't yielding consistent results, keep pushing forward. Remember that an offer is simply that. It's just an offer. I like to think of it as having a friend over for morning tea and offering her a slice of chocolate cake. She can either accept the chocolate cake or decline it. Declining an offer does not signal a personal attack on your entire brand. It could simply mean, I'm fine for now, thanks. A no is not forever. Stay steadfast and trust your path. Refine your strategies and look for new opportunities to promote your brand. Are you networking, participating in brand collaborations, giveaways, combined promotions, public relations, sponsorship? Are you actively placing your brand in front of the right people, or are you sitting at your kitchen bench, refreshing your website statistics on repeat, expecting new leads to land in your lap? Remember that it takes time to build a successful brand, and setbacks are part of everyone's journey. So keep moving forward with faith, and inevitably you'll see the results you desire. And who knows, maybe you'll stumble across a hidden treasure that catapults your brand along the way. So keep your chin up and your fins moving. Success might just be around the corner. Okay, so strategy number 2 is to get creative with your offers. Get those creative juices flowing. Offer unique, one-off or limited time products or services that will make your brand more desirable, like a decadent piece of tiramisu. You know, perhaps this lady that you had over for morning tea that declined the chocolate cake because she's on a diet of some particular type, or, you know, she ate a big breakfast. But who can say no to an incredibly special, once off, you know, handmade with love piece of tiramisu? I know that I sure can't. It's my favorite cake. So the idea is to make it so enticing that they simply cannot refuse. So let's just think about the M&M's brand, for example. This is an easy example. How many ways can you make a packet of M&M's desirable? Think of all the limited edition colors, flavors, and sizes that they're constantly coming up with. You know, really, your imagination is the limit. If the offer that you're putting out there at the moment is just not selling, sometimes a novelty factor is the key to enticing your customers off the fence. If you have a product-based business, why not create a bundle of products or introduce a novelty product that is a no-brainer, a must-have item that's only available for a short time? Or if you're in the coaching or services industry, why not consider crafting a fun mini offer that fills a specific need but creates a stepping stone toward your high-ticket offers in the future? I have a personal example to share with you. I don't always necessarily buy ice cream, right? Like it's kind of considered like a really special treat or a luxury item in our house. But Aldi has this limited edition range of ice creams, and one of them is, forget what it's called exactly. It's like vanilla, chocolate brownie, and caramel. And oh my gosh, I just like I die for it. Like, it's so good. And I will stock up. Like, I will buy 5 of those ice creams at a time because I know that they're only there for a limited season. And so that's just an example of, you know, enticing me off the fence, or the ice cream fence, and even over purchasing more than I would have normally. So the possibilities, like, they are truly endless when it comes to marketing. And it's okay to be a little kooky or try something that will make your audience pay attention, as long as it's aligned for your audience. Quirkiness is what makes brands memorable. Embrace your quirks and get creative. Okay, so the third strategy is often one that gets left behind, that we just forget about, which is actually quite sad. And it's to serve those right in front of you. Serve the people who are already buying from you. Think of your loyal customers as your school of fish. They may not be the biggest, but they're certainly the most loyal, and they're the most likely to spend with you. So shower them with attention, personalized offers, discounts, and connection-inducing content. Encourage them to spread the word about your brand. Ask your previous customers to share your posts or your special offers. What have you got to lose? Most people carry on their day with their blinkers on. They focus on what's right in front of them, and they get absorbed in what they need to do to achieve their to-do list. How can you metaphorically snap your fingers in front of their face and grab their attention? So, in summary, navigating an unpredictable market can be a little intimidating. It can feel really hard because, you know, we tend to fall into habits. And if we discover in the marketing world, or a certain way of marketing something is working for a time, we tend to fall into the habit of marketing in a certain way. And when something shifts or changes, it can feel scary. But it's not impossible to reach new customers and make sales in times like this, because, as I said at the beginning, people are still spending. They're just being more careful with how they are spending. So with a positive attitude, a little humility, and a lighthearted approach, and these 3 strategies in your tackle box, you'll be swimming circles around the competition in no time. So keep swimming, keep creating, and keep serving, my friends. If you found this episode inspiring or helpful, I invite you to share the link with another woman in business or someone who needs to hear this message. Every woman we can support to grow a meaningful, profitable brand is another woman who is free to live a purposeful life for herself and be more present for her family. None of us are alone in the challenges we face in business, but the solution can start with a gift from someone else, and it could be a podcast episode just like this one. Thank you for listening.